their own 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
High throw, but the catch is made. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
43-yard line.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Allen. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 33 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On the run, it's Bush. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way.
I can't stand myself.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Brown on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. And right away, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Throwing now is Allen. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 57 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Second and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Allen. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24. 1st and goal from the 3.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Bush. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 2. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Brown 80. Hey, tight. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. Watch the run. 26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
26 Mike. Hey, pick your game up.
Here's Allen to throw it. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 36 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, 49ers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Mike, check 33. 19 tight. Hey, check Mike 33.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Ronnie Lott there defensively.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey. Sound. Got 4 down. 26, Mike. 26.
Throwing again. Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
On the throwaway. Brings up a third down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Oh, you got deep? 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Now Allen to throw on third down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Covered by Deion Sanders.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
They do go for it. Here's Allen going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.